Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Go English,
where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am great, thank you. I had a very relaxing morning. I sat by the window with my tea and just listened to the birds outside. And you, Jake?
I am excited today. Very excited.
Oh, why are you excited?
Because our topic today is a good one. I can feel it.
You can feel it. That is a very good word, Jake. Feel.
Feel? That is our topic?
Yes, today we are talking about feelings and emotions in English.
Feelings, emotions. Oh, I need this. Sometimes people ask me how I feel, and I can only say good or bad.
Many learners feel this way, but in English there are so many beautiful words for feelings. Today we will learn them.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button and share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. Okay, let's begin with a question. Jake, how do you feel right now?
Right now, I feel good.
Good. But what kind of good? Are you happy, excited, relaxed, proud?
I think I am excited. Yes, excited.
See? Excited is much better than just good. It tells people exactly how you feel.
I see. So instead of good or bad, I can use a more exact word.
Exactly. And that is what we are going to learn today. Exact words for feelings. The right word for the right feeling. Let's start with our first group, positive feelings, good feelings. The first word is happy.
Happy. I know this one. Happy means you feel good inside.
Yes, happy. 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 When something nice happens, you feel happy.
Like when I eat pizza, I feel very happy.
Yes, pizza makes you happy. That is a perfect example. You can say, I am happy, or I feel happy.
I feel happy when I eat pizza.
Perfect sentence. Now, the next word is excited.
Excited, like right now.
Yes, excited. E-X-C-I-T-E-D. Excited. Excited means you feel very happy about something that is going to happen. It's like happy, but with more energy.
More energy, like your heart beats faster.
Yes, your heart beats faster, you smile a lot, maybe you cannot sit still.
That is me before a vacation. I feel so excited I cannot sleep.
Good example. I am excited about my vacation.
I feel excited about our topic today.
See, you are already using the words. Now, the third positive feeling, proud.
Proud. P-R-O-U-D.
Yes, P-R-O-U-D, proud. Proud means you feel good about something you did. You worked hard and now you are proud.
Like when I finish a hard English lesson.
Yes, you say, I am proud of myself.
I am proud of myself. I like that sentence.
You can also be proud of other people. I am proud of my friend. I am proud of my sister.
My mom always says she is proud of me. Now I know what that means in English.
That is a beautiful thing to hear. Let's review this group. Happy, excited, proud. 3 positive feelings.
Happy, something nice happens. Excited, something good is coming. Proud, I did something well.
Perfect. Now, let's learn our second group, negative feelings, not so good feelings. The first word is sad.
Sad, the opposite of happy.
Yes, sad. S-A-D, sad. When something bad happens, you feel sad. You want to be quiet. Maybe you want to cry.
Like when my favorite TV show ends, I feel sad.
Oh, Jake. Yes, that is a very real feeling. I feel sad when a good show ends.
It's true. The characters become your friends, and then it's over.
I understand that feeling. Now, the next word is angry.
Angry, like when someone eats your food from the fridge.
Yes, angry. 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 Angry means you feel very upset. Something is not right. Something is not fair.
When I'm angry, my face gets hot. Is that normal?
Very normal. When people feel angry, their face can get hot. Their voice gets louder. They might close their fists.
Close their fists.
Yes, fists. When you close your hand really tight, like this, that's a fist.
Oh, I do that sometimes. When I'm angry, I close my fists and I breathe very hard.
A good thing to do when you are angry is to take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out.
That does feel better.
See? One deep breath can help. Now you can say, I am angry because someone ate my lunch.
I'm angry because someone ate my lunch. Yes, that is a real problem.
The third negative feeling, lonely.
Lonely. What does lonely mean?
Lonely. Lonely. Lonely means you feel alone. You want someone to talk to. You want a friend near you, but nobody is there.
Oh, that is a heavy word. I feel lonely.
It is a common feeling. Many people feel lonely sometimes. It does not mean something is wrong with you. It just means you need people near you. Friends, family, someone to talk to.
I feel lonely when I am in a new city and I don't know anyone.
That is a very good example. Many people feel that way. Let's review this group. Sad, angry, lonely. 3 negative feelings.
Sad, something bad happens. Angry, something is not fair. Lonely, I want someone near me.
Very good, Jake. Now our third group. Everyday feelings. Feelings you have every day. The first one is tired.
Tired. I know this word very well. Too well.
Tired. 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 Your body wants to rest. Your eyes want to close. You need sleep.
Monday morning. That is tired. Every Monday morning, I am so tired.
Many people feel that way on Monday. I am tired is probably the most common feeling in the world.
I feel tired after a long day at work.
Good. Now, you can also say exhausted. Exhausted means very, very tired.
Exhausted. Exhausted.
Yes, exhausted. Like after running a long race, you are not just tired, you're completely out of energy.
I am exhausted. Wow, I feel exhausted just saying the word.
It is a big word, but very useful. The next everyday feeling is nervous.
Nervous. I feel nervous a lot.
Nervous. 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 Nervous means you are worried about something. You are not sure what will happen. Your stomach feels strange. Your hands might shake.
Yes, before I speak English in front of people, I feel very nervous. My hands shake and my mouth gets dry.
That is a perfect description. Many English learners feel nervous. It's completely normal.
I feel nervous before a job interview.
Very good sentence. And the last everyday feeling in this group is relaxed.
Relaxed. Oh, that is a nice word.
Relaxed. 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 The opposite of nervous. Your body feels calm. Your mind feels peaceful. No stress.
Like sitting on the sofa on a Sunday afternoon. No work, no alarm clock, just quiet.
Yes, I feel relaxed on Sunday afternoons.
I feel relaxed when I listen to music.
Beautiful. Let's review. Tired, exhausted, nervous, relaxed.
Tired, I need rest. Exhausted, I need a lot of rest. Nervous, I'm worried about something. Relaxed, everything is calm.
Perfect, Jake. You are doing so well today. Now let's learn something very useful. How to say why you feel a certain way. We use the word because.
Because. I know this word. It means the reason.
Yes, I feel happy because the sun is shining. I am tired because I did not sleep well. After because, you give the reason.
Let me try. I feel excited because we are learning new words today.
Exactly. Let me give you more examples. I am sad because my friend moved to another city.
I am angry because my bus was late.
I am proud because I finished my English homework.
I am nervous because I have a test tomorrow.
See? When you add because, people understand you much better, not just how you feel, but why.
That is very helpful. Instead of just I am sad, I say I am sad because and tell the reason.
Exactly. Much more interesting, much more clear. Good. Now let's talk about how to ask someone about their feelings. The most common question is, how are you feeling?
How are you feeling? That is a little different from how are you?
Good question. How are you is a greeting. People often just say, fine, thanks. But how are you feeling is a real question. It means, tell me your real feelings.
Ah, so how are you feeling is deeper.
Yes, more personal, more caring. A friend asks, how are you feeling when they really want to know?
What do I answer?
You say, I am feeling happy, or I feel a little tired, or I am feeling much better, thank you.
I am feeling much better. That is nice, like if you were sick and now you are okay.
Exactly. You can also ask, are you okay? That's another way to ask about feelings.
Are you okay? That is short and simple.
Yes, and the answer can be, yes, I am okay, or not really, I feel a little sad today.
Not really. I feel a little nervous. Is that okay to say?
Absolutely. It's brave to share your real feelings. People respect that.
Sometimes it's hard to say how you really feel.
It is, but when you share, people can help, and it feels good to say the words. Okay, now I want to teach you something fun. Feelings and the body.
Feelings in the body.
Yes, when you feel an emotion, your body feels it too. Let me give you examples.
Oh, this is interesting.
When you are happy, you smile. Your eyes look bright.
When I am sad, my shoulders go down, my eyes look at the floor.
When you are angry, your face gets hot. Your fists close.
When I'm nervous, my stomach feels strange, like butterflies in my stomach.
Butterflies in my stomach. That is a very famous English expression. An expression is a group of words with a special meaning, and this one means you feel nervous, like small butterflies flying inside your stomach.
Butterflies in my stomach. I love that expression. It is very visual.
Yes, visual means you can picture it. You can see it in your mind.
I have butterflies in my stomach before a big test.
Perfect. And when you are tired?
When I'm tired, my eyes are heavy. I yawn like this.
And when you are relaxed?
When I'm relaxed, my body is soft. My breathing is slow. I feel light.
Beautiful descriptions, Jake. See? Feelings are not just in your head, they are in your whole body.
That is true. I never thought about it like that.
Good. Now let's practice. I will describe a situation. You tell me the feeling. Ready?
Ready, like a quiz.
Your best friend calls you after a long time. You talk and laugh together. How do you feel?
I feel happy, very happy.
You have to speak in front of many people at work tomorrow. You are not sure if it will go well. How do you feel?
I feel nervous, butterflies in my stomach.
Good. You already used the expression. Now, you studied English for 3 months. You can now have a conversation with a native speaker. How do you feel?
I feel proud of myself.
You come home after a very long day. You worked 12 hours. How do you feel?
Exhausted, completely exhausted.
Your neighbor plays loud music at midnight. You cannot sleep. How do you feel?
I feel angry, very angry, and also tired. Angry and tired together? That is not a good mix.
That is true. Sometimes we feel 2 feelings at the same time.
2 feelings at the same time?
Yes, you can feel excited and nervous at the same time. Like before a trip, you are excited to go but nervous about flying.
Oh, that happens to me. I feel excited and nervous about my trip.
Perfect. Feelings can mix together. That is very human.
Very human. I like that.
Let's do one more practice, a role play.
I am your friend. We meet at a coffee shop. Ask me how I'm feeling. Have a conversation using the words we learned today.
Okay, let me try. Hi, Judy. It is nice to see you. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Jake. I'm feeling a little tired, actually. I had a very long week.
Oh no, a long week? Are you okay?
I'm okay, just exhausted. I worked every day this week, no break.
That sounds hard. You need to rest this weekend.
You're right. I will relax on Saturday, stay home, watch a movie, drink tea.
That sounds relaxing. And how do you feel about the new project at work?
Honestly, I feel nervous. It's a big project, but also excited. It's very interesting.
Nervous and excited. I understand that feeling. I'm sure you'll do a great job.
Thank you, Jake. That makes me feel happy.
You should feel proud, too. You work very hard.
That was a wonderful conversation, Jake.
Really? I use the words.
You did. Happy, tired, exhausted, relaxed, nervous, excited. All of them in a natural conversation.
I am proud of myself right now.
You should be. That was excellent. Okay, let's review what we learned today.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we talked about feelings and emotions in English.
Yes, we learned positive feelings, happy, excited, and proud.
Good. And negative feelings, sad, angry, and lonely.
And everyday feelings, tired, exhausted, nervous, and relaxed.
We also learned to say why we feel something.
Yes, using because. I am happy because the sun is shining.
And how to ask about feelings.
How are you feeling? And are you okay?
And feelings in the body, like butterflies in the stomach.
That is a lot of good words.
Perfect. You remembered everything, Jake.
I learned a lot today. I feel proud.
Me too. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you so much for listening to Enjoy English Talks.
Yes, thank you, everyone. It was fun. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
How are you feeling right now? Tell us one feeling and why. For example, I feel happy because I'm learning English. Write your answer in English.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.